Hi, now that we have our VirtualBox installed, we go ahead and install Windows 11. Head to your browser and search Windows 11 download. You scroll down, make sure you're on official Microsoft website. Click download, scroll down. We need ISO image, so you select it and confirm. The product language, depending on where you are. For me, I'll choose English, United States. And remember, this language you select is the language you use during installation. Confirm. And 64-bit English, Windows 11. That's what we're going to download. You click to download it. You go back to your VirtualBox. You either click create a new virtual machine or new right here. And you can give it the name. So this is maybe Windows 11. And you can choose the location or leave the default. For the ISO image, once you download the image, you click right here, click Add, go to your downloads, and you will find it here. Select and open. The operating system edition is already auto-populated here. And for me, I'll just click and check proceed with an attended installation. That way I can be able to learn step by step. We don't need to set this. We specify the virtual hardware. Depending on how much RAM you have. For me, I have a 16 GB RAM. So I'll go ahead and give it a 4 GB RAM, which is for 4096 MB. And make sure use EFI installation is checked. You go ahead and specify your virtual disk. You can give it depending on how much disk you have on your host machine. For me, I'll just leave 8 here. And remember, you can change your virtual disk and RAM later on. So we just go for that for now. And you can hit finish. Now we have our machine here, Windows 11. I already had previous machines installed. And make sure you always power them on, off for security purposes and also to save your RAM. To open the machine, I will just right click it and start with graphical user interface. That way I can be able to make it easy for me. If you want, you can go with the other one without the graphical user interface, which I think is more challenging if you are the starter. Go ahead and click that. Now open it up. So it says press any key. I'll just press any key on my keyboard. It's slow. That's why you need more RAM or learn some patience. So language install is English, United States. time and currency format, English United States. Remember, this is the language we selected when we were downloading the ISO image. We click next. Keyboard input, I use US, you can use any ones, and then next. We are going to install Windows 11. We are not going to repair my PC because this means we already have the Windows 11 installed. We are going to repair it. So we just go ahead and mark that. And make sure you agree before you click next. We don't need a product key. Just click I don't have a product key. Just getting everything ready for us. And make sure you select Windows 11 Pro. Don't select the home version. So the reason why you need to Pro is that way you can get the enterprise features. If you select home, you cannot get like other features like domain and joining domains and stuff like that. So I'll go ahead and make sure I have Windows Pro and click next. And you can read through this and accept. So it's given us like a disk, total allocation. So just leave everything as it is. Click next. So setting us like we're going to install Windows 11 Pro and then keep nothing. So I'll go ahead and install. And I'm in the United States. I'll click yes. Keyboard layout, same thing, US. We don't need to add a second layout. You can skip this. So that you can set it up right now for later joining of the domain. So my name, I just write my name right there. Password. You can choose a long password. Of course, don't do this weak password. And confirm my password. Demo. And go ahead and answer the security questions. Just for demonstration purposes. Make sure you don't you remember all this. And then you can decide to turn off all these features, location and stuff like that. You just I like turning them off almost all of them. Uh, it's good practice for security. Unless you really need some feature, that's when you need to turn it on. And go ahead and accept. This might also take some time, so be patient. And now we have our PC ready. And that's all for this video.